This is a pair of vintage roller derby skates, lady skates. And I've had these forever and a day. I wouldn't think these would take so long to sell, but probably had them 4 years now, close to 4 years. But they finally did sell. I think they were just like $4 at a thrift store. And they sold for $50. This is a suede vest with the Sherpa lining. I'm not familiar with this company. It's LLB. But size 42. Figured this is vintage. And in pretty good shape all around. This was just a garage sale find for $4. And it took quite a while to sell. But it finally sold for $40. This is a vintage Halloween costume. A Ben Cooper. The Panther. Kind of funny. I picked this up along with a bunch of other ones at an auction for just a couple dollars a piece. And I've got 3 remaining. And somebody made me an offer on eBay for all 3 for $30. Well, I just ignored that, and the next day somebody bought this one for $30 by itself on Bonanza. And this Panther costume is going to a Quinlan illustration and design company. This is a pair of Red Wing cowboy boots. Pecos is what Red Wing calls them. See that there. And I've had these for a long time. I got them at a thrift store for about $5. And I thought they would sell right away. I priced them at $99. Finally took a best offer after probably a year for $55. Another automobile trash bag for your vintage car. Remember, I bought a box of these for 25 cents a piece, and they're slowly selling for $5 each. This is another turntable head shell. This is off a Garrard Type 80 turntable. It's just the head shell, specific for that turntable. No cartridge. And this sold for $50. This is a set of 7 American Beauties prints. I almost forgot I had these. Originally put out by the Northern Paper Mills. And I acquired these probably 3 years ago. Put them up for sale for $100 after doing some research. And there's quite a few of these up for sale, varying prices. But I ended up putting a best offer, and so no action for about 3 years. Finally, somebody bought them full price, $100. I don't even remember what I paid for them. I'm sure I picked them up at a garage sale for just a couple dollars, though. This is a stereo power amplifier made by Carver. It's the M500T. About 250 watts per channel for you stereo nerds. It's got these nice big VU meters. Now, I picked this up at a garage sale that was advertising a one of those record players that's on a stand, all-in-one kind of thing. Well, I ended up buying that for $15. It was really a steal. But I started inquiring if he had anything else, and it took quite a bit of doing, but he finally pulled this, a preamp, and then he had a pair of JBL speakers that are very high quality. And I got it all for a cash offer of $300. Glad I had that kind of money on me at the time, because he was really on the fence on whether he wanted to sell this stuff or not. And I finally got around to testing, cleaning, and putting this up for sale yesterday. And I spent a bunch of time clearing some shelf space for this, and I don't know why I bothered. It sold today for full price, $480. Keen hiking shoes. I got these at a garage sale. They weren't on display, but I overheard the lady talking about some clown shoes she had. And she pulls out this tote, and it's got a couple of pairs of size 15 shoes in it. And she says she'll just take $2 a pair for them. And so I stepped right up and I bought 2 pair. And this one sold for $50. This is a new unused blanket, wool blanket from Faribault. And it commemorates Kenworth Truck Company. What is that? 75 years. And I guessed that this was probably made for the sleeper in a semi-truck. Something I'm familiar with. And I picked this up for just a couple of dollars at a church sale. It took a while, but it finally did sell for $40. This is a Samsonite Slimline hard shell briefcase. It's got a combination lock, which is easy to set. Pretty clean. No real damage to it. And this sold for $60, and it's going to Great Britain. This is a Vintage Techniques turntable. I answered a Craigslist ad in my hometown of Mankato when I was going to visit my mother, and took a look at them. I bought both turntables for $125. I've already sold the cartridge out of one of these for $100 and replaced it with this cartridge on this turntable. This is an SL1410, which is somewhat rare. It's got a broken stop lever, but everything else is good. A little bit rough in some areas, some scratches on the dust cover, which is typical. So I didn't ask a lot for this. I sold it for $200. I also had to replace the RCA phono cables. I've got a ton of these, and got these gold plated ones and put them on there. And so this is about a 45-minute packing job ahead of me, but it sold for $200. I always pick up these angel chimes whenever I see them. They're a great Christmas item, and I usually find them for like $1 or $2. And this particular set in this very older, much older white box, mostly they're in the blue boxes. This sold for $40. I actually bought two, one in a blue box and this one in the white box at the same garage sale for 50 cents a piece. The little old lady just thought it was so wonderful that I wanted these. And I did want them because I knew they were worth some money. I have to credit this sale to just always keeping my eye on Craigslist. Somebody put these Z-Coil boots up for sale for $10. Like, got a hold of them immediately and arranged to meet them just a few blocks from my house. And took a look at them, and they look just about brand new. They have the coil cover heels. And I couldn't believe he just wanted $10 for them. I checked them out real good. I twisted them and looked for any kind of defects, and I couldn't find a thing wrong with them. And they took about a week to sell, and I got $130 for it. This is another part off the Hammond M3 organ I dismantled. And this is a drawbar with the white or ivory knob on it. A little vinegar and water to clean it up, and it's ready to go. $5. I normally don't go after mugs, but when I saw a pair of Fox News Channel diner style mugs in a free box along with two other pairs, or another pair of black ones, same thing, Fox News, I decided, I know there's fans of Fox News and they probably enjoy a cup of coffee watching their favorite news program. And sure enough, these sold for $35. This is a vintage Westclock alarm clock that I found at a garage sale. Still brand new in the package. Just $2. And I decided to price it high. I got a best offer. After pricing at $60, I got a best offer of $40. I came back at $50 and never heard back from them. And then just today it sold for full price, $60.